Alright guys, today in class we talked about multi-step percent problems, and today our focus was on markup and markdown. So what is a markup? A markup is a pricing method where we add a certain percentage of a markup to the cost of the product. So for like in stores and stuff, they buy goods at a wholesale price and then they mark them up to sale to make a profit. And they do that based on a percentage. So how to mark up, what we're going to do is we're going to first use the proportion to find the amount the item is marked up. So whatever percent they're saying that it is marked up, we're going to use our real world proportion to figure out what that percent is. And then since we're marking it up, we're going to add that to the original price. So let's take a look at an example. It says a jacket's original cost was $32.75. A store decided to mark up the price by 20% to make a profit when they're selling. So what will the price of the jacket be after the markup? So we're going to set up our proportion just like usual. Part over whole equals percent over 100 because this is a real world problem. Okay, so we know the whole price of the jacket is $32.75. We know this spot is always 100 because we're dealing with percent and it's out of 100. And we're going to mark it up 20%. So we're looking for what piece the markup is going to be. So when we cross multiply $32.75 times 20, we divide out our 100, we get that the markup is going to be $6.55. If they're marking it up 20%, it's going to be $6.55. We get the price to sell, or the price after the markup, by taking $32.75 and adding $6.55, and we get $39.30. Okay, let's look at another example. It says the original cost of a seashell souvenir was $13.45, and Sandy is going to mark up all of her merchandise 40% to make a profit. Calculate the price that she will sell the souvenir for. So again, our first step is to set up our proportion. Part over whole equals a percent over 100. And we're going to pick out the pieces that we know. We know that the wholesale price is $13.45, so that's our whole. We know that this spot is always 100 because percent is always out of 100. And we know that we're going to mark it up 40%. So we're looking for what the markup would be. That's the part that is missing. So we're going to cross multiply $13.45 times 40. Once we do that, we're going to divide out the 100. And then we get that the markup is $5.38. To get the price to sell, or the price after the markup, we're going to take $13.45. We're going to add $5.38, and then we're going to get a marked up, or a price to sell, for $18.83. Okay. All right, so what is a markdown? Well, it's exactly the opposite. It's like a markdown is a pricing method where it is deducting a certain percentage of the selling price, and we can call this a sale, or we call this a discount. So this is like when we go into the store and we see those sale signs and it's like 30% off or 15% off. That's a markdown. So same situation. How to calculate a markdown? We're going to first set up a proportion and find our percent. So like if it's 30% off, we got to figure out what that percentage off would be. And then since we're marking it down, we're going to subtract that from the original price. Okay. So let's take a look at an example. It says a basketball backboard is set, the whole set, is originally priced $79. And you see that it's on sale for 15% off. What is the sale price? So we're going to set up our proportion. We know that the whole price is $79. We know that percent's always out of 100, so this is 100. And we know it's 15% off. Okay, we're looking for the part that we're getting off. We're looking for our percent off, so that's our question mark. We're going to cross multiply $79 times 15, and then we're going to divide out our 100. And we're going to get that it is $11.85 marked down, or that is our discount. That's what we're taking off. To get the sale price, we're going to take our $79, we're going to subtract our $11.85, and we get $67.15 as our sale price. So that's like what you would pay after the discount. Okay, all right, let's look at another example. It says, Mr. Anderson bought a new computer that originally cost $1,580, and he got a 25% discount. So what price did he pay for the computer? So first things first, let's set up our proportion. We know that the total price was $1,580. We know that percent's always out of 100, and he's getting 25% off. so that our 25 goes in the percent spot. We don't know what that percentage is, so that's where we're going to put our question mark. Now we're going to solve this proportion just like normal. We're going to cross multiply 1,580 times 25, divide out the remaining 100, and we get that it's a $395 markdown. That means he's getting a discount of $395. To calculate the sale price, we're going to take 1,580, the original price. We're going to subtract our $395 discount, and we get that $1,185 is the sale price.